Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai with Darth Mod. Last time around we went ahead and we defeated an army here at the Battle of Hagai. And we're advancing upon the remnants of the Chosu clan, which is up here. And then the rebel forces in Aki, and then once we've done with that we'll go on to the Tosa forces here. But Tosa has landed an army in Busan, and so we are preparing to defend the castle there. Anyways, I don't think we have anything more to do, so let's go ahead and end turn and see as the Tosa are ready to attack. They landed their spies far off there in friendly territory to their own. Right, so what do they have? They have 2 parrot guns, god damn it. They have really upgraded red bears. Their daimyo, general, the Yarikachi. This is gonna be tough, but I think that I'm up for it. Or Sagara Harushinden. The Tosa will pay for their treachery. Ah, look at this. I've got a nice big castle to defend with multiple tiers. I mean, if you go from the bottom, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tiers. You could move in through the back to attack there, but it's you can't move a lot of troops there. And you could move here, but yeah, there's high to climb. Hopefully the enemy will be moving towards these outers, so if they climb and try to attack through this, they'll attack through all of it. But we'll see, Right, the castle is a lot bigger than I have troops for. So we'll keep a lot in the center. We'll definitely keep the mortars in the center. Somewhere around like there. And then, because the castle's so big, I'm not... Oh yeah, they can fire well within range. Or well out of range. This is a very big castle, good archery towers. What we'll do, we'll have the line infantry. They'll stay here, and then I can risk the levy garrison out on the second tier. And then the spear levies can be in the back. A cannon over there. This cannon. Oh, it depends really from where they are coming. So maybe the mortar will move back, and these guys will be... I'm not entirely sure where is a good position to have them. Because I'm not entirely sure how well they will fire from this position. What we could do is we can have them back here, and maybe then that's a good position. Right, let's go ahead and start battle.
Sir, we defend.
Most of the enemy starts out there. We will start by attacking those parrot guns. No, the parrot guns. Not the red bears. The sharpshooters, the volunteers. We want to hit those, let's see what's coming up here. Red bear, I think. Yeah, all red bear. They're actually being attacked by the cannon already, I think. Yeah, the cannon's firing at them.
One of the towers is destroyed, sir.
Ooh, the parrot gun's already at work. Right. Oh, what do we have here? The Yarikachi. I want the militia to move out, and I want these guys to move out as well. And then over here we'll have these guys move up to the wall, and this one will retreat back to this part, and this one will wait a bit before it actually goes up on the wall. This one will take position here. These guys are already firing down upon the Yarikachi, which is gonna be very important that we defeat these guys. So I'm gonna tell the mortars to start bombarding. They're gonna start bombarding these guys over here, and they're gonna do it with barrage. Is these... I told these cannons to fire on this side, but apparently not. What's the cavalry doing? Ah! It's the saber cavalry is trying to climb here. The garrison levy is holding on for now. These guys moving back to take up position here on the second wall. These guys ready to take the third. How's it going over here? I don't want these guys to retreat. They're getting a bit hit by these guys over here. But I'm hoping my guys are pushing down a lot of fire on the Yarikachi. They'll have to retreat before the Yarikachi is able to contact them in melee, because then my guys will be completely screwed. Right now we're getting fired upon and they're about to get hit, so you know what, we're gonna redraw already. We're gonna redraw and I'm gonna have this garrison move closer to this side, and then these guys will come and take this, and you will be ready here on this. Move. So those guys will be ready. Same time over here. The saber cavalry is moving up. They're not doing too well though, they're getting shot down. My men are holding. These guys a bit winded, but they will be ready nonetheless to take a position here and be ready to defeat the enemy. The howitzers are bombarding. They're putting down fire here upon these Yarikachi. We need to get away from them before they're able to... You know what? They're breaking. They should have put one of their generals on this side. Stupid bastards. Oh, the saber cavalry is bloody well doing it. Men up to the wall. And then we might want to retreat these guys. I told you to go up to the wall. Because we want to keep... Oh crap, these guys need to retreat. They're losing tons of men. Over on this side, these guys are holding, but now the enemy's climbing that wall. And so that's not going to be good for us, so we're going to pull back these guys. And they're going to form a line over here and then fire towards these. Why are the mortar firing over there, blowing our own men up? This garrison infantry will actually retreat from the wall. It's not a good angle. They will retreat towards that area. The mortar will come bombarding but these guys will now focus a bit more on that side. And that's our plan. You guys will do as I tell you and get in line, so you're ready to fire upon the enemy. What are you waiting for? If I tell you to start shooting, will you move then? These guys should start shooting. You know what? We need one of the spearmen maybe to come over here. Ah, now they're engaged in melee. Why did they not do as I told them? We have shot quite a few troops over here, but not nearly enough. Get over on this wall and start shooting the enemy. We got some red bear infantry climbing this side. I'm not going to pull up the infantry just yet to be on the last wall over here. This unit's not going to fare very well. How's it going over here? It's good that they're able to fire here while some of them are engaged in melee. So they're still able to inflict damage, because they're not going to be able to try to damage a unit of Yarikachi which has so many chevrons as these guys. Mortar's doing quite a nice job at this point. But they're not going to be able to target this area for much longer. this unit? God, just go inside then. General needs to be back here. This cannon, is it even firing anymore? I don't think it can. This unit, it's getting overrun. Same with this one. So both of these will now retreat, and this line infantry will move up onto the wall and prepare to defend it. These guys are retreating, that's good. Ah, these guys are broken. We have broken one of the Yarikachi, which is good work. The red bear hares are in a bad position. They're getting flank fire from this unit, and then they have to climb into the fire of this unit. And then we have the mortar as well firing. I'll tell it to fire there, so it doesn't actually fire on the wall. We've got Yarikachi coming in there. You guys need to be on the wall there. These guys retreating back, that's good. And the line infantry now firing. Ah, the parrot guns have now started opening fire upon us. So this is why I wasn't going to move up to the wall too early. So we're at the last defensive. We've got 135 Yarikachi trying to climb the wall. We're going to put this spear unit. We're going to put them in spear wall ready to protect. The general is going to go ahead and just execute all these guys retreating. The line infantry needs to refocus its effort here because it's lost a lot of men. Boom! The gate is broken. That's not very good. This unit cannot form double rank. Why don't the line infantry then fall back, and this one move up to stand on the gate?
Peril,
we have a single guy here. We'll retreat him. Okay, the cannons, I'll tell you to hold fire, and then we'll ready to fire shrapnel into the opening there. The general is then needed on this side to form his spear wall on this side. These guys will form spear wall and then move up to deal with these guys. The mortar should now focus on this side, right there. Form double rank standard. These guys will wait a bit. We'll try to drag these guys a bit more to this side, which will open up us to fire. These guys need to go into spear wall and move forwards. These guys are done for. This side is mostly done for. We're going to move up this one to shoot these guys down. We've got the big spear wall moving up. Oh shit, these guys are moving straight for the guns. Right, I want shrapnel, and I want shrapnel to target those red bears. Get your guns in order. Okay, the shrapnel at this range does not work. I want you then to target this area right here. Not a specific unit, just this area. The line infantry over here is no longer able to fire. The spear wall though is still going strong. This one as well. We can move this, maybe this unit out of the fray, and so it can stand on fire from somewhere. We have this red, the steady, and they're holding on, but I really need more men here. So we're gonna redraw this unit over here, and this one will take its position up here. Okay, cannons, refocus on this unit. Ah crap, we got another red bear turning up. Come on, get a shot off. Boom, get some shots off. God damn it. The line infantry is breaking down. The mortar cannot fire at any targets anymore. Well, it can fire sort of here. These guys move into that position, form double ranks. You move up a bit, and then you form double ranks. General is holding on in his spear wall. This one should move to be in an angle there, to be able to fire upon these guys. Spear wall is holding against the red bear infantry. These guys have not yet dealt with the Yarikachi. The Yarikachi is doing very well here, but there's only 41 of them left, so I'm hoping they will be defeated pretty soon. 93 versus a few more, but we are able to fire upon them, and most of these guys are way back from the line. These guys, I was hoping these guys were going to hold them fire, but now they're engaged in melee, which is not going to work out in the long run. These guys are actually firing upon us, which is not good, because the general won't be able to stand for that for very long. This unit is going to go against the sharpshooters. Counter-charge them. We're not going to do well there either, given the chevron advantage the enemy has. I thought we had the chance here, but it looks like we don't. We could be cheap and use the mortar now to bombard the enemy general, the faction leader. There's no target here which we can aim for with the mortar. This unit of Levy Garrison was utterly destroyed by the sharpshooters. The general's unit has completely fallen apart at this point since he died, and this unit kind of has done similar and met a similar fate. Try to overwhelm them. These guys still firing, but they've also been destroyed by these red bears. Do your best, men, do your best. Now the mortar is getting swarmed. This unit's getting swarmed. Yeah, the castle.
Unit has fallen to the enemy.
The castle is lost. We have less than 100 men defending it at this point. I mean, it costs them a lot. It costs them a lot. And hopefully our faction leader will be able to come in and destroy them. They lost a lot in this attack. I wonder why they went for this specific one. I guess they tried to cut us off, because that is a vital crossing point
A whole unit has
to
fallen
cross
to the
over
enemy.
into Chosu lands. So I guess that's maybe why they chose that that area to advance and land their troops. But there's so many other places where they could go ahead and attack. Right, let's go ahead and save this replay as battle number 11. And unfortunately, it was a defeat. We can't win them all. So we lost the territory, but hopefully I'll be able to retake this pretty darn soon with my faction leader coming in. The faction leader doesn't have as many good troops as the enemy, but what he lacks in troops he can make up in captured guns. Oh shit, I didn't actually look at how many men we had, or how many men they lost. I mean, you can quickly see if you pause. And now we have autumn winds. I mean, the entire place is turned to shit. Can he cross even though there's an enemy fleet there? No, he cannot. Which means we need to destroy this fleet, which already looks kind of destroyed. Oh, this agent, I forgot to move him around. He needs to be there training the troops. We will continue to march though, because it's a Frenchie, foreign veteran, and then Geisha. Don't think there's a risk here. I don't think we're gonna lose that general. We're gonna move up Saigo to deal with the rebels. I think we can do it as last time and have one of these generals move ahead to attack it, and then it might be just good enough to auto-resolve. We need something here like an inn to improve happiness. Or maybe a police station could be better. So we'll have, yeah, I think we'll have a police station to improve happiness, and then we've got the railway stations. We can start doing trains across Japan. Quartermaster Satsuma, a clan rises. So a clan has been reformed in the province of Hida. But we're not very interested in that. We're more interested in sending our enemies to hell. So we're gonna take all the line infantry here, board them onto the ships, and we've got a lot of line infantry in there. And now it's time to take this fleet. First things first is to send off these guys and open up this trade route, which is hopefully going to give us quite a lot of money. This boat was not, I mean ship was not ready just yet. Let's see. Oh, they have a second one over there. Right, then we'll attack this one first. Both of them are single ships, so I think we're gonna go ahead and outer assault. We're gonna hit the one that cannot retreat, so we'll actually draw them into battle and sink both ships without having to, you know, if I hit the other one, it would have just retreated, and then I would have to keep chasing them along the coast. But this way I dragged the other one into battle. We took very little damage in this, and so we'll be able to land these reinforcements within one turn. Repair this and repair the police station. And then once this is open, I think we're gonna make quite a lot of money because it's the tea that we are exporting from this province. I should maybe shore up some of these provinces. This is actually yeah, it's citadel just like the other one. So maybe I should recruit some troops to hold this together with the others. Some extra levies or something. You know what? Maybe the volunteers, just to add some meat to the defense here, just in case. We're gonna add 3 volunteers. Maybe I could march these volunteers. No, they're not gonna be in time. We march. I would like a victory. How long has this episode gone on for? I'm not entirely sure. I think we can do one more turn, but I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to fit another battle. We've got an interesting holy site there, which I imagine will increase the morale of the troops reported or that are recruited there. Maybe I can finish off the Tosa clan by attacking. Oh, there came a strange Tosa unit. We've got. Oh, I thought they were going my way, but it seems like they're going against Nagoya. Let's see. Clan abandons Imperial course, Takayama. So basically the last one, the last faction to stand on our side has now abandoned our course. Chance of when converting province, yes. Very good. If he attacks, what does this have? It has a stronghold, so it's 1 out of each. In this case, it's got 2 wooden cannons. And they don't really have anything good to come with. Ah! Look at this. A faction leader can move through. But he cannot lay the siege unless he actually detaches. But then he won't get the mortars with him. And that's a big part of the army, so no. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to sit there and wait. We could send the volunteers out, but I think he's got enough line infantry to protect himself in case the enemy would go ahead and attack. Right, what's this? We've got an Obama fleet. I don't want to risk the troops I've got here. I want to land them, and where do I want to? I want to land them with a faction general. So we're gonna attack this port, and we're gonna disembark the army there, and then we're gonna see about attacking that Obama fleet. Damn it, Obama. Or maybe because given the
Disembarking.
the
Not
yeah, I don't have any moves. We'll move to hold this instead. I need more ships because, well, as we can see, the bombers are coming in. This I make tons of money out of this. 3,500 from that port. I make nothing from here because, well, it's being repaired. Nothing from this one. And at this point, I really have no trade except with the foreign powers. So I'm not trading with any other yeah, well, I'm trading with this vassal and these guys, but other than that, we're on our own. Stupid Tosa to join the enemy. I could create just a vassal of... Oh, you know what? As a gold province, that's not going to happen.
Yes, my lord.
Can go ahead and attack Aki. Oh, it's actually not. Just because there's so many traditional troops.
Without delay. As you
I think that's going to be quite the grind. But you know what? Maybe I should record that, but in another video, because another siege will take quite long, and it'll be interesting to see, because there's a lot of wooden cannons and there's a lot of just meat that we need to just shoot our way through. So maybe it can be 2 sieges in the next episode as we attack this castle. We're gonna have help of the navy, we're gonna help of extra troops, we're gonna have the general with all his mortars and stuff, so completely destroy that castle. And we'll have a number of other things going on. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.